Hello everyone, welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. My name is Denise. At this channel we talk about dating up, marrying up, a man of a higher socio-economic level. So I had a friend who came into town maybe 2 weeks ago now. He came in to help me celebrate my 61st birthday. So, gosh, it's been 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks. Anyway, he came into town, and when he comes, he takes me to dinner and we have these deep conversations. So he is very much a masculine energy man. He's married. His wife has never worked. And, she's just stayed home. And even when we had in the United States, we had the Great Recession where all of the subprime loans and that whole debacle, he wanted her, he was having a hard time, and he wanted his wife to work, and he kept asking her and suggesting different kinds of jobs, and she just didn't pay him any attention. Now, his wife does come from another country, but she didn't pay him any attention. She didn't get a job. She continued to stay home and take care of their children. So anyway, I asked him about hypergamy. I'm not even sure. I didn't use that name because a lot of people don't know marrying, dating up or leveling up as hypergamy. They just know it as dating up. So I didn't even use that term, but somehow or another, I asked the question or steered the conversation in that direction. And I know that he's a masculine energy man. He believes in protecting and providing. So I asked him, how did he come across that philosophy or that way of thinking? And I asked him, was it his father? I knew or had met both his parents. They were married until they both passed. I think his father passed first and then his mom passed. I think that's how it went. And I said, did you get that from your father? And he said yes and no. When he was growing up, they struggled financially. And when his father passed, he dropped out of college to work so he could help his mom and his siblings, younger siblings. So I asked him he said the driving force for him wasn't necessarily his dad, but what was his exact words, I'm looking at my notes, were he developed this attitude while dating as a young man. And his main thought was if the woman he was dating got pregnant, he wanted to be able to provide for her and the child for at least 5 years if she wanted to stay home with the baby. And that was his motivation. It's like, well, if she gets pregnant, I want her to be able to stay home and have the option to stay home with the baby, so I better excel and exceed at my career so that I could offer that to her. And we've known each other since we were between 19 and 20. We both are the same age, so he's about to be 61. And this has been his motivation, and he still believes this today, that it is his job to provide. And this is an African-American man who's very successful, who didn't always, who didn't start out that way. But this is what he believes a man's duty and responsibility is to his family. And he said that if a man cannot do that, then he's not being a man. I've known this man all of my life, really, and I never heard him put it that way. I never asked the question, but I knew that this was his behavior, that this is how he carried himself, that it was his responsibility to take care of his wife and his children. So Yeah. So, ladies, I bring this up to say there are men, and there are African American men, who believe that it's their job to protect and provide the financial security and stability for their women. And they're out there, and we're going to find them. We have to get the 3 levels of our mind in alignment with our desires and carry ourselves through that, work through all of the beliefs that say, in the negative self-talk that says that we are not deserving of that because of our age. We're not deserving of that because of our weight. We're not deserving of that because of how, phenotypically we look. We have dark skin or dark eyes, or, certain kind of textured hair. All of the garbage of that, society has put on top of us and pushed us down. All of the garbage that our family has put on top of us and pushed us down. We got to work through all of that stuff and just say, yuck, yuck, get rid of it. Get behind me. I don't believe that. And create new thoughts, new affirmations that we repeatedly say to ourselves, that we deserve whatever it is that we want and that we can get it. But we have to believe it first and carry ourselves in such a confident way that we know that we can get it. It's just a matter of time. And I read something recently too, looking at my notes, and I was looking at a Crystalline Karazin pink pill video, and she said something about men will meet you where you are. And you can apply that not only to men but to women. People will meet you where you are on your journey, whatever it is. And for us, it's hypergamy. So I am meeting men that will meet me on where I am on my journey. And I get to decide whether he adds to my life. In my last video, like I said, in Getting to I Do on page 128, Dr. Allen says, when you love yourself, you bring that love to the relationship. You share it with your partner. And your potential partners, you look at them and say, will this man add to my life? And I'm going to say, or will he take away? Will the man add to my life, or will the man take away? And honestly, so far, I haven't met any man that will add to my life. There is, a little bit of this and a little bit of that will add, but it's not enough for me to seriously consider anyone a potential husband. So, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell. And don't forget to check out the statement journals on Amazon. Bye.